Hello, my name is Latoya Simpson, and today I am presenting my video for safe learning environments and mindset for class ESD 550, Dr. Kelly. To my prestigious colleagues, today I am presenting my perspective on how to create a safe and productive learning environment for students in kindergarten through third grade. In this presentation, I will be discussing the support needed by teachers in order to create a safe and productive learning environment and the mindset for a teacher to have on the environment of the classroom. I will also give tips for developing a supportive learning environment that encourages self-reliance, independence, and the correct usage of technology in the classroom. Next, I will introduce practices teachers can use to create an inclusive and culturally diverse learning environment that will help engage and motivate all students through their educational journey to achieving academic success. One of the most essential roles of a teacher is the welfare of all students in the classroom. On an average, students spend more time in the classroom than they do at home. So it is important that students feel safe and comfortable in their classroom. In order to create a safe and productive classroom, teachers should always have representation of all students present in their classroom, no matter what their race, gender, or cultural background is. The student should be able to identify and relate to something in that classroom that will motivate and boost their confidence in learning. Teachers can achieve this goal by forgetting any bias that they have against students from other cultures, allowing students to share their perspective, views, and values, teaching all students how to respect one another, includes topics that students are interested in their class lesson, implementing cultural topics into the curriculum, decorating the classroom to be culturally diverse, providing accommodation to students with disabilities, and creating a positive relationship with the student and their families. Next, we will discuss the mindset for a teacher to have on the environment of the classroom. Dr. Carol Dweck, a psychologist that is credited for introducing the idea of having a growth mindset, stated people with a growth mindset believe that skills and qualities are things that can be cultivated through effort and preservation. In layman terms, I take this as meaning learning is a continual aspect of life. Just as the saying goes, you learn something new every day, teachers should always be willing to modify their curriculum based on the students they are teaching. One good practice is to always include flexibility in the lessons to give your students the opportunity to share their perspectives on what they are being taught. By doing this, teachers are helping their students develop a growth mindset so they may become a productive learner in the classroom and in our global society. Teachers also have to have a mindset that includes professional development, participation in leadership, self reflection, and informative reviews. By modeling the expected behavior and goals for their students, teachers can effectively create a positive, safe, and productive environment in the classroom while also using growth mindset for themselves. Next, I will give you tips for developing a supportive learning environment that encourages self reliance, independence, and correct usage of technology in the classroom. Tip number one, teachers teaching students to be accountable for their own work. By teaching students to be accountable for their own work, we are showing them how to take ownership of what they do. This is a great tool in establishing independence and self reliance. It also can help to develop their own learning style, boost their confidence, and motivate them to learn more. Tip number two, when teaching our students to be self reliant, we are helping them develop their growth mindset while teaching them the skills needed for decision making, problem solving, and having a high self esteem. Teachers can help to establish self reliance in their students by offering them instant feedback, especially encouragement and praise, modeling the type of behavior they expect their students to have, letting students know that it is okay to be different because no one else is like them, and let them know that we are unique and wonderfully made by God. Tip number three, technology used in the classroom is important and beneficial because it gives students and educators resources outside the classroom by providing students with more variety and options to learn and complete their goals and objectives. Technology offers educators ways to collect data so they can see how well students are progressing and receiving the information being taught. Technology also can contribute to the learning environment of a classroom and help to create a well rounded student. It is critical that teachers teach their students the correct way to use the technology in the classroom. Teachers should set the expectations that cyberbullying is wrong and should not be done at school or at home. Teachers should also inform their students to be careful when putting information about themselves or their families on any website, and how that everything they see on the internet is not always true. For those students that require assisted technology, teachers are to ensure that the accommodations and needs of the students are met and the resources are available to them. By going through these steps, students should feel safe with using technology in their learning environment. Lastly, these are practices to create an inclusive and culturally diverse learning environment that engages and motivates all students. A safe and productive learning environment must also include the way teachers are instructing students. One research based practice that will help meet the goal of creating a safe, inclusive and culturally diverse learning environment is by providing differentiated instruction. When using differentiated instruction, all students must have the opportunity to learn and participate in the same lesson. When students feel included, they are engaged and motivated because every learning style is represented in the lesson and curriculum that the teacher is instructing. Teachers are responsible for educating the whole student. Using differentiated instruction can affect the way students learn and also increase their social interactions with others. So this is all the information I have for you. Please excuse all the mistakes being made. And thank you so much for the opportunity to view this video. And I hope that I provide you information that you can use in your future classrooms. Thank you so much and have a great day.